Hello, this is Dr. Cy Powell, the Rogue Gynecologist, and today I'm going to talk to you about change your diet, add 10 years to your life. This is the Real Conversations with the Rogue Gynecologist channel, and my channel is here for us to talk about how to help you regain your health, live without chronic diseases and taking multiple toxic, expensive drugs, and how to age without dementia, to have your lifespan and your brain span be the same. I'm particularly interested in midlife women of color because that's who I am, and I understand about getting into midlife and all of a sudden saying, where did high blood pressure come from? And what? I'm diabetic? How did that happen? Because I found that happened to me. I had about 4 diagnoses, and I changed my diet, changed my lifestyle, changed my life. Now I intend to share my experiences and my expertise with you and show you how you can do exactly the same thing. First, I'd like to give a shout out to the WHO, World Health Organization's video. That's an international organization. They just did a video titled A Healthy Diet, A Healthier World from June 22nd to 2020, that A Healthy Diet, A Healthier World, that really exposed the undernutrition, the poor nutrition within an obese population, with all the health problems that are associated with diets that are high in processed sugars, salt, and unhealthy fats. This is especially problematic with the typical American diet being imported to various countries, and then pregnant women, children's nutrition, and obesity just suffer. And it's not just obesity, it's obesity with nutritional deficiency. And it's difficult to think that you see someone who's really huge, you think, oh, they've got a lot of energy, they won't starve to death, but they do not have the nutritional components, minerals, vitamins, and things to run the enzymes and the chemical reactions that are so necessary for our mitochondria and other organs that give us energy and help us to move and live in our world. So I'm going to cover in this short video what's wrong with the standard American diet, what's the issue with the food industry and all of this pre-made, processed, refined food stuff, and then what should you eat? That's something that I think everybody wants to know, and there's just a lot of information out there. So let's get started. Basically, the standard American diet is SAD, S-A-D, because it's mostly comprised of the study story, I should say, on CNN. A doctor from Minnesota made a point. 58% of the calories ingested by Americans come from pre-processed, pre-made foods stuff. That is astounding because those foodstuffs have no nutrient value at all. So that's a problem. Okay, and when you import this diet and you look at the Okinawans who had 68% of them ate sweet potatoes as the main staple to their diet, and then you introduce McDonald's and the other standard American fare, and now that sweet potato ingestion goes down to 16% or less. So they're missing all of those, B vitamin complexes, all those great stuff in that sweet potato, the carotene, all that good stuff. So that's an issue with the importing of the standard American diet that is really totally not nutritionally based. So the food industry, what's their story? They are not your friends because they're in it for profit. Their food is made for convenience, to make it easy. And working moms, I was one of those. I grabbed the fish sticks, I grabbed the lasagna thing tray. But if you look at that, if you read those processed foods, and don't look at the front, don't read the advertisement marketing in the front. Turn it over and look at the back. It has the list of ingredients. And here's my policy: 5 or more, it stays in the store. And that's because those are chemicals. Those are to add shelf life so that they can keep it there long enough for you to be able to buy it. So you don't want that. And the other piece I tell my coaching clients, shop the periphery of the store where the fruits and vegetables, the dairies, the meats, everything's out there. That's where you shop. You don't go in the middle unless you want to buy paper towels or things like soap, things like that. Because the real food is in the periphery. And most of what's in the center on the shelves are processed, prepared foods, high in sugar, high fructose corn syrup, ring a bell, salt, that really is not beneficial to your health. That's just the way it is. So the best way to rein in the food industry is to not buy it. They will come up with better ideas and better ways, healthier ways to make food that is convenient, that is good for us to eat. So vote with your dollars by not buying the bad stuff, and you know what it is, and they will come up with better fare. What should you eat? Well, that really is not that difficult if you stick to the basic foundation: whole plant-based foods and grains. You want to eat whole foods, grains. You want to eat nuts and seeds and tons of vegetables, all types of vegetables, lean proteins, that's fine. You want to keep the meat at a limited. It's not like the meat should not be the center of the plate. It does not have to be the meal. We can do 80% of the plate vegetables, 20% of the plate meat. The meat should be about the size of the palm of your hand. That's a serving, and that's sufficient. And do you need to eat meat 3, 4, 5 times a day? Whoa, that's the other piece, but we'll cover that in another video about the frequency and when of eating, because that's even more important than the food choices that you make. But let's start with looking at reining in the food industry so that we get foods that are affordable and that are healthy and nutritious foods, not this nutrient poor, high calorie, high sugar, high salt food stuff with unhealthy fats. That's what's being sold in the supermarkets and in the stores. So I'd like you, please leave some comments below, because are you frustrated about your health? Have you given up on losing weight because nothing seems to work or to stick? Has the back and forth and misinformation about diet and health left you confused and unsure about what exactly you should do? Would you like to work with other like-minded women on taking back your health journey? These are what I'm interested in. So let me ask you, subscribe to my channel, which is Real Conversations with the Road Gynecologist. This video is Change Your Diet and Add 10 Years to Your Life. Also hop on a calendar to have a conversation with me. My website, Balance to Bloom, balancetobloom.com. And on the About Dr. Sai page, there is my calendar link. It's calendly.com//Dr. Saini, Soyini. And I would love to 30-minute chat, see where you are, what you've been doing, and see if we can have a conversation that you can help me help you. Also, I just did a Bold Brave Media TV and YouTube video today, February 19th, on my Balanced Living and Optimal Aging channel. It was about how a healthy diet can prevent disease and add years to your life. So that's the theme today. You can add years to your life. You can change your life by changing your diet. I look forward to hearing from you. This is Dr. Cy Powell, the Road Gynecologist. You take care. Talk soon.